A great Saturday morning. It is a hot morning in the city of Brownsville, and it is going to probably stay that way throughout the weekend. I don't think that I read anywhere that we're going to get any rain. I don't think that's the case. Maybe. Este, got a busy day today. It's going to be crazy. I actually have four weddings to do today. Three of them are going to be as the normal weddings, and one of them is probably going to be a quickie. Quick. I kind of like quickies. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Este Saturdays is more of this is Erasmo's personal drama day. So I'm going to share what I've gone throughout the week and throw a little bit of what's happening in regards to the news and stuff out there. But yeah, just Erasmo kind of a drama day. One of the things that I did make mention was that I am going to go to Monterrey this week. I'm going to go to visit my dentist on Wednesday. And the reason I'm going to the dentist on Wednesday is because like I shared, se me había crequeado, my light up bow tie. I love it. A friend of mine, a very loving, dear, beautiful friend of mine, mailed it into me from and I think I shared this already, but love you bunches, el guapo Erasmo Castro. And sent me a bag of ties. Love you, my friend. Thank you so very much. And I said I got to figure out a time where I could wear the bow tie, the light up bow tie. And I thought, hey, Saturday morning is a just a quickie little show, and I thought perfect time to wear my light up bow tie. Este, thank you, and again, I want to say thank you to everyone out there that continues to be always is very nice to Erasmo Castro. I greatly appreciate it. Este, I'm going to the dentist. Going to the dentist this week because of my cracked molar, the cracked bridge que me pusieron. They're going to take the mold again and ponerle la moldura and order it. And hopefully by the 30th, when I'm back from Oaxaca, I'll get that fixed. Pero aparte, I want to do another little pass in regards to cleaning my teeth. Someone said that it might not be beneficial for teeth to be cleaned a lot, but I am doing it with my dentist, so it's not like I'm doing it on my own. And hopefully a dentist should know if it's a good idea or not a good idea. But this is probably the first time in decades that I've actually taken extra care about my teeth because I'm realizing that once you start to lose las muelas del juicio and stuff, you start to realize that hey man, the rest could go as easily, and gotta have that pearly white smile. The other thing that I was considering doing is finding a way to touch up estas right here, las patas de gallo. It's kind of crazy, man, but I took a picture with one of my princesses, my beautiful girls from church, Hermosa la Niña. But she came out beautiful. She came out like a model, beautiful girl. Y luego me veo a mí y estoy todo smiling y todo arrugado, going like, what the hell's going on? So I'm going to do the little bit of aquí, touch up here and there and get that taken care of. Hey, la belleza cuesta. And I make mention of that because you do your best you can to be presentable, and I think that that's part of doing these shows. it's, I mean, I look, I understand that there's a lot of people out there that do shows that están on the fail side, you know. But and more power to them, man. You know, if you got the cojones to start a fail and be plastering your face and image on social media, more power to y'all guys. Pero got to keep up with a little bit of the looks, and I'm going to touch a little bit on that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, El Gallo de Joe Valdez. Hey, we need to talk a little bit about trips. So, let me know when you have some time, Papa. Good morning, Adora Hermosa. Good morning. Gracias. Good morning. I love the tie. I love it too. Thank you again, my friend Joe. ¿Qué onda con la corbata de stripper? I love it. All the way from Orlando. Michael, my man, have a great, great time up in Orlando, bro. Este, I think the last time I was in Florida was when I went to Miami when I was traveling to Bogota, Colombia. I had hoped to be in Miami to travel to Cuba in October. It just didn't happen. Didn't happen because the restrictions up in Cuba are like crazy. Crazy. If you are on that YouTube channel, please make sure to like it, guys. Thank you. Yesterday, I got a, a compliment from a very good looking individual. I got a compliment, and I thought, like, it's kind of weird, because look, I understand that, I'm handsome and totally not fat, but when someone gives you that compliment, it really like te saca a little bit fuera de onda. And I'm very, very grateful to my friend who made mention. Now my friend made mention. Oh, it's the very handsome individual, and I was like, "What? Who?" Like, get. It's crazy, but you start to feel young again, man. And not that I was handsome when I was young. I mean, estaba bien Federico cuando estaba young. I mean, because I was heavier when I was young. Estaba redondito, redondito. Este, but I think I was. You know how there's those redondito people that are kind of like good-looking redondito people. Let me tell you guys, I have seen some folks as of recent que están on the on the heavy side. But gosh, they're so beautiful, it's hermosísimos. And I think a lot of it has to do because individuals se cuidan bien, they se dan una manita de gato, guys. That's important, guys. It doesn't matter if you're heavy set. It's just date la manita de gato. And I'll tell you the contrast. I've seen some guys that are like heavier set, pero traen el pelo todo chamagoso y andan con la camisa a media panza and con chanclas and you go like, but it does. It's not that there isn't capability. No es que no hay. It's not that there's no hope. There's hope, guys. Peinarse el peinito un poquito. Make sure that your beard no está toda chamagosa. Wear some shirts that cover that pancita. One of the things that I think, look, I don't mind people having a pancita. Even females or males, doesn't matter. Have your pancita, doesn't matter. You just don't have to show it everywhere. Because let me tell you, anyone, a male or a man or woman that has the lonjitas showing, it's not a good picture, guys. It's not a good picture. And I just don't see how, unless people are on drugs or something, how individuals salen, up and about, enseñando la pancita. Unless you have no pancita. If you have like a little six pack going on there, yeah, dale gas. Let me tell you, females as well. I seen the females that have like this sports bra, donde enseñan like this little, yeah, show that all you want. But if you got a little poncita going on there, cover it up, and dress it up as much as possible. Not a bad thing. But I did get an awesome compliment yesterday at Walmart, and it really blew me out of the water. It blew me out of the water. Me sacó de onda. O sea, me pescaron, me sacó de un fondo de onda. I was shocked. I just didn't expect it. So thank you so very much for my friend who made the comment. Very handsome man. I greatly appreciate it. I still we still got to do dinner, lunch, or coffee. Good morning, Julie Hermosa. Good morning. Más panza, más chance. That's going to be my motto from now on. Más panza, más chance. Más panza, más chance. Ay, Sam. Sam, let's do lunch in Matamoros soon, Papa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. A peppermint patty. I put up a picture. I actually shared a post that someone sent in regards to Billy Mitchell. I haven't been down Billy Mitchell, guys. And I haven't been down Billy Mitchell more than anything because I've been avoiding Boca Chica. And I know that there's other ways to get onto Billy Mitchell without having necessarily to go to Boca Chica. Just haven't had the need to go down that area. I will next month when I fly out of Madrid, because believe this or not, guys, the ticket that I got for Madrid is actually leaving Brownsville. I thought that was amazing. It's leaving Brownsville, and I paid very, very little money for it. $345 round trip to Madrid, Spain. I'm going to be out there for 6 days, 5-6 days. Why? Because I've never been. And it was $345. You better believe I'm going to Madrid, Spain for $345. Round trip. You haven't been to Billy Mitchell since the races. You remember the races, Sam? I thought you were kind of on the younger side. But yeah, man. Does everyone remember how we used to park on the side of Billy Mitchell and we'd have the car races allá afuera? It's crazy stuff. It was like la Álvaro Obregón. Remember cuando la gente would go in circles around Álvaro Obregón? It was the same thing. Billy Mitchell used to be our Álvaro Obregón. Íbamos y damos el cruise allá para Billy Mitchell, waiting for someone to animarse to do the car races. Never saw any police force out there. I don't know if it was just like part of the culture where the police force said, you know what, let's keep our hands off. Mientras we don't have any accidents out there, yeah, let's just let them go at it. And I think that's very, very commendable. It's like when we have La Pitada. Usually you don't see police officers out there. You don't see a lot of police officers out there. Every so often, you'll see a cop or two, but no se meten tanto. Because let me tell you, traffic out there gets kind of bad down south most with La Pitada. Fortunately for us, the Cowboys haven't been winning much. And if the first game was telling us anything, they might not be winning much anyway. So we're probably not going to have to worry too much about La Pitada. Remember the movie theater driving in HEB? Yes, of course, man. Was it Rennes? Yes, man. But it was kind of a trippy trip back then because the movie theater, was right across the street from La Gate, was right across the street from Cromac. Let me tell you, we didn't even have money to go into the theater. We grew up down south most. We were dirt poor. and uh, and we'd sit there watch the movies without the sound because you had to go inside the theater and hook up that la bocina. You know, you'd park next to a palito, and you put the bocina on your windshield or on your somewhere, and you got to hear the movie. And I don't know exactly where they would place it. The truth is, we never got to go inside the theater. Pero Michael, we used to park acá donde está la Cromac, well, en las chiscas, and we'd sit there and we'd watch the movies. That's all we did. We watched the movies, no sound. But it was kind of like a fun little game because I remember that we were kids back then, guys. So a lot of what we would do is we'd mouth our own words. Like era como, do you remember the kung fu movies, the China movies, where they would go, "Hello, I'm coming for you," and they would be moving their lips because they were dubbed movies, and we do that. We like, oh, ahora sigues tú, and we play that game. I know it's crazy. We lived around that area during the time of the races on Billy Mitchell, and I was also part of the Alvaro Obregón road. Life was good back then. It was great, man. Álvaro Obregón, iba la raza, los fresas, ¿no? Los fresas y nosotros que veníamos de Bronzeville y dábamos el rol en Álvaro Obregón. Para entonces estaba Blanca Whites. Remember Blanca Whites was on la tiradita. Blanca Whites, Sergeant Pepper, Dr. Pepper? No, Sergeant Peppers. Does anyone remember Sergeant Peppers? Que estaba un poquito más metidito. I think it's a restaurant now. Y pues Blanca Whites, I think that Blanca Whites became Senor Frogs or something like that. And then they now I think that they're trying to bring it back to be something. I think it's nothing right now. Pero aventábamos el rol por la Álvaro Obregón, my lord, my lord, my lord. Let me tell you, one of the things that I think that I remember really weird, there were so many clubs down the La Tiradita Esta. And it's very sad because you'd hope that would remain because it was a draw for all the spring breakers that would come from all over the country. They'd come to the island, and part of the journey was going to Matamoros. That all stopped after Mark Kilroy, when Mark Kilroy was kidnapped and then assassinated by the satanic cult. Sara Aldrete, satanic cult. And after that, everything changed for that little strip of land. Alvaro Obregón didn't do anymore. One of the weirdest things, let me say, for me was when I went into a club. I can't even remember how old I was. I was probably 20 something. I went into a club and pues entro yo bien despistado. My sister's dancing on the dance floor. And I'm going like, I don't want to be in a club where my sister's at. And I said, see ya. And I turned around and I left. And I think after that, I decided I'm not going back to clubbing in Matamoros. Not when, it's like my sisters ruined it for me. Because they ruined it for me because you can't go out there and party with your siblings, man. And if you're out there partying with your siblings, I mean, how weird is that? Can you imagine drinking a little bit and then going into all that drama that you kept bottled up? Like, ¿te acuerdas cuando teníamos 3 años? And my sister's kind of funny because my sister, one time we were playing when we were kids, and we were playing let's throw the smallest child off the top bunk. It was a great game. It was a great game. throw this youngest child off the top bunk bed, and she broke her arm. Sorry, Melissa. But I think, and I sort of feel a little bit bad right now. Me and my sister don't have the greatest relationship out there, but I think she harbored all these sentiments, and I think it's part of why now it's like, oh, I've had a traumatic childhood. I'm going like, stop your drama, please. We had an amazing childhood, guys. We had an amazing childhood. My parents were amazing. My mom and dad, like a lot of households out there, their marriage wasn't successful, and they divorced. I think I was 10 years old when my parents divorced. We were very fortunate to have my grandmothers that picked up a lot of the slack. So we didn't really suffer, guys. Look, divorce isn't easy, and there's always those little moments and little times, guys. It's life. You know, you take the hits. You take the scrapes, you take them, and you grow from them. Unfortunately, some of my siblings, had traumatic, I guess, and it comes from individuals that are a little bit more on the weaker side. And I'm not saying that females are a weaker sex, because I've known some men that are overly dramatic, like, oh, me acuerdo. Just get off it, dude. Ya pasó, It's like I could come on here every day and take what happened to me in regards to the DWI and, resigning from the board, guys. I could have come out here and play my fiddle. Oh, I opt not to do that, guys. I opt not to do that. I truly have faith and believe that for everything that happens in our life, there is a purpose. There's a greater reason for things happening the way they happen. And guys, they happen again for a reason. And guys, just live with it and move forward, man. Move forward. Let me catch up with some of the comments and then we'll finish off today. No va a haber pitado este año. Not if they continue to play the way they've been playing. Sure as heck no. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my man, good morning, good morning, good morning. My man, number one, Mr. Erasmo Castro, is always number one. Be blessed, stay, smile. Jesus loves you. Preach, brother. Nice bow tie. Mauricio Garcia. Mauricio Garcia is an amazing young man. And I say he's young because he's younger than me. But this guy is amazing. I've known him for years. I greatly appreciate it. He is one of our newest attorneys here locally. He is an immigration attorney, and he is the individual that I am sending my immigration cases that are very, very complex. And I'm very, very proud of Mauricio, his accomplishments. And I'm glad that he's part of Brownsville, Mauricio Garcia. So, guys, if you need an immigration attorney, Mauricio Garcia is the guy to go to, man. Great, great guy. Really great, great guy. And yeah, you're right. It is an amazing bow tie. Love you, Baba. I used to party at Blanca White's VIP at the time. Yeah, I was never part of any VIPs. I was normal guy. But Royal, I could see where you get the presidential treatment. Very nice bow tie, looking sharp. Thank you. A friend gave it to me. Thank you. Almo Castro for BISD board president. Next year. You're speaking of places from the Prohibition era. There was no prohibition in Matamoros, Tamaulipas. I'll tell you that much. I think that's part of the amazing part about growing up in the Valley, guys. Part of growing up in the Valley, you have that shared culture where some things may not be smiled on here, frowned on here. They're accepted right there, like 3 blocks away. One of the things that when I first traveled to Monterrey, Nuevo León, I love Monterrey. Yeah, I've already said Monterrey lo tengo en el corazón. I love me some Monterrey. Pero una de las cosas que me sacó fuera de onda cuando iba a Monterrey es de que estaba en la casa de la familia Gómez, los Gómez. And, we were out there eating at the table because la hermana would always feed us, man. And pobrecita gente, we'd go, Nosotros nos íbamos como like 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time. I don't know, Sam, if you remember the Gomez family, but one of the things when I first started going there, I was like 14 years old when I started to go there, and I was eating at the table, and I was looking outside the window, and there was this kid que entró al depósito una niña de 6, 7 años, y va al depósito y saca una carta blanca de esas caguamas, y la saca, y la está llevando, y yo, how the hell is that little girl able to buy a caguama de Carta Blanca and Erasmo Castro being 14, 15 kept by crud in the United States? And that's when I learned that, guys, if you look halfway decent the age, or if you're going to take it to a parent, they'll let you buy anything in Mexico, man. That's kind of pretty amazing. I think that's one of the reasons why I continue to travel to Monterrey, Nuevo León very frequently. Good morning, Anelda. Good morning. Good morning. Who remembers Charo driving on Boca Chica? Is that the name? Which one was Rennes? Was Rennes the one that was over here on? No, Charo driving on Boca Chica. Rennes was the one on Southmost. Is that right, Julie? Charo driving. I remember the Charo driving. I, again, never went to it. Never went to it because we had no money when we were growing up. Nada. Couldn't afford crud. I'm actually pretty. It's actually pretty fun partying with the siblings. No, no. La cosa es de que your siblings are loquillos. Mine were females. Not a good thing, but not a good thing at all. Sam, love you, Sam. Good morning, Tamara. Good morning, Hermosa. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you, Tamara. Good morning, Joe. Oh, my man. Hey, Joe. I know that you went to the hot dog place, Dog, Space Dog Station. And I'm sorry you had that bad experience, man. You know, that's one of the things that I have that I've mentioned. That, you know, one of the things that is important for small business, guys, you have to be consistent, guys. And look, I understand that a lot of places out there, and I'm not saying that this is what happens with Space Dog Station. A lot of places out there, they see, ahí viene Erasmo Castro, and ahí viene Erasmo Castro, and go clean the tables. Make sure que no le van a servir un pelo en la comida. And I understand that. But with that said, guys, I'm hoping that all small businesses there continue to be consistent with everyone out there, because Erasmo Castro might be the one that's going to call you out on stuff. But also, a lot of friends of Erasmo Castro are probably going to call you out on stuff on my page. And I'm sorry that you had that bad experience, man. I'm hoping that for the individuals at Space Dog Station, it is a learning experience, because that's one of the things that I've always stated. Guys, when individuals come on to you, especially if you have a business, you know, you can't go out there and respond to individuals the way that you respond to individuals who make mention of certain things that are going on at your establishment, is by correcting them and, you know, apologizing, you know, for some slip ups. And look, everyone slips up, you know, everyone makes a mistake. I called out Whataburger on International because it was sucio. It was dirty, guys. And besides being dirty, there was like a manager sitting in the dining room. Estaba on the phone y estaba comiendo. And I'm going like, bro, how the heck are you in the dining room comiendo on your cell phone? This place is a dump. It was dirty. And not even because, and I stood there in front, like going like, and again, not because I want a special treatment, but I was going like, guys, it's dirty here. And it's Erasmo Castro. And Erasmo Castro is going to complain. And I sure as heck did. And a lot of people went out there and said basically the same thing. Hey, man, it's a mess. And look, we were talking about Johnny Carinos. I put up that post about Johnny Carinos. that Johnny Carinos is going to close their dining room and only going to be doing takeout. I don't see how that's going to help any guys. Johnny Carino has horrible food, horrible, horrible food. And the part of the problem is it's not consistent with other Johnny Carinos that I've actually been to, guys. And that's part of the problem. It's the same thing that happened to our Applebee's, guys. Remember when we had Applebee's twice at the same place? We had Applebee's 1, we had Applebee's 2. Guys, the food was horrible. And I worked in Austin, Texas, guys. And I visited Applebee's in Austin, Texas. I love their wontons, the appetizer. Delicious, guys. With a little bit of Tabasco sauce, yum. I came and had them here in Brownsville. Horrible. O sea, completely different. And when you don't have that consistency, guys, when you don't have that constant seguimiento, that's when a business starts to falter and fail. I think the same thing happened to Mr. Q. Remember Mr. Q, guys? Mr. Q, burgers were okay. Every so often you'd get a roach in them, but at least they were consistent. A roach in every burger. Consistency is important. Johnny Carino's is horrible, guys. And, no love loss with Johnny Carino's. No love loss with Johnny Carino's. If Johnny Carino's closes, I'd be happy with that. It's horrible food. Has anyone been to Johnny Carino's? Guys, and look, every time we'd go, they'd get the order wrong. Salía la comida fría, la orden estaba mal, y aparte, después que te entregaban la orden, la comida estaba horrible. Now they've closed their dining room, and now they're doing takeout only for a while. Why? Why are they doing takeout? The food is horrible. Está horrible. Why are you doing takeout? Who wants to take that crap home? Shut her down. Yeah, shut her down. Solo falta que tu hermana hable y te diga, ¿qué te pasa, Lali? Yeah, she doesn't talk to me much, which is okay. I still love her. I love all my sisters. I love all my sisters. I don't have a close relationship with any of them, really. But it's just because I am an introvert. I like being by myself. I don't like the drama. And my sisters tend to bring in a lot of drama. Love y'all. It's complicated. Plus, I'm handsome and single. And, this is one of the things that I struggle with because, I tell people that ask me about marriage, I tell them, guys, look, understand this, because I counsel sometimes. But I tell them, understand this, guys, when you get married, you're not just marrying that pretty girl or the pretty guy or the handsome guy. You're also marrying their family. And that's what sucks. It really does suck that you have to marry into a family. Que infierno. A lot of us, have a hard time liking our own family. Love y'all. But to then have to like another family, que infierno, guys. Really, it's horrible. Fue horrible. So, my sisters, and I'm very fortunate. I got one or two good cuñados. I'm not saying who they are, but, I've been very fortunate to have one or two good cuñados, guys. That's about it. I got 6 sisters, and I've had maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 decent cuñados. Love you, Genaro. Genaro's one of my favorites. He knows that. Sergio, love you. They maintain their own. They're on their own, and they do their stuff. And we converse once every 2-3 months, maybe. It's good for me. and it's good for them. I don't interfere with their family life. They don't interfere with mine. But you're not marrying just the individual. You're marrying into the whole family. Que infierno. It's not a great thing. When you were on the board, we could find the board goals on the website. When you left, did you take the goals? Can't find them now. I looked. I think that part of the issue is that this board doesn't know what the heck they're doing. And there is no guidance on there. I mean, the oldest board members on that board are Prisi, Dr. Prisi Roca Tipton, and Drew. And unfortunately for both of them, the one that was leading the pack was Sylvia Atkinson, guys. Sylvia Atkinson was their leader. And look, I've come to terms with Dr. Prisi Roca Tipton as of recent. We're good. And I think she'll understand. And if anyone that has had a conversation with her, she'll let you know that okay, it was one of her biggest mistakes, to let Sylvia Atkinson drive her campaign, drive her service on the board. Once that bond was broken, guys, I think that Dr. Prissy Roca Tipton has done a good job as of recent. I completely say that, guys, because done a good job. She's been out there. She's been vocal. She's been transparent. She's called them out on their crap. That I appreciate from Dr. Prissy Roca Tipton, guys. Drew Brown is still in love with Drew, the racist Brown, is still in love with Sylvia Atkinson. I don't know if she thinks that Sylvia Atkinson is a gringa, but Sylvia Atkinson is not a gringa. She's a Mexican. But maybe in her racist mind, racist Drew Brown, who looks down on Hispanics. She is a dog. Drew Brown is a racist piece of crap. She looks down on Hispanics. Probably the only reason that she has that acercamiento con with Sylvia Atkinson was maybe she thought she was a gringa. I mean, she still has this loving relationship with Sylvia's siblings, maybe because she still thinks that Atkinson is a gringo name. And it probably isn't a gringo name. I have no clue. I don't care. But to this day, guys, and again, look, I've said it. The only reason that the Atkinsons feel empowered at the district, I was speaking to people from Rivera, and Charlie Atkinson still walks around as he owns the place. No one stops him. Not the principal. And Norma Jean Canales is a friend of mine. I love her, man. I love Norma Jean Canales. She knows this. She can't control Charlie Atkinson. And I warned her. I said, Norma Jean, you're bringing in Charlie onto campus. It's your call. I didn't interfere, guys. Your call. But you're going to suffer for it. And the teachers, the staff at Rivera are going to suffer for it because he is a bully. He thinks that he owns the place, and he is untouchable because of his relationships with the board. And let me tell you, he's lost his sister Sylvia that got them the job. Him, Mary Tolman, Sandra Powers, and other Atkinsons that are at the districts. She got them their jobs. Powers got them the job. Got them promotions. But they feel empowered. They feel empowered because of racist Drew Brown. Because in the mind of the racist Drew Brown, she's those people are gringos. They're not gringos, racist Drew Brown. They're as Mexican as everybody else that you hate, you piece of crap. So because those are the oldest two board members who've had little time to actually understand what the functions of a board is and the functions of a board member are, is that they have nothing, Nelda. Really, they don't. And look, guys, as much as they wanted to come after Erasmo Castro for being handsome, guys, as much as they wanted to come after Erasmo Castro for being popular in the city of Brownsville, guys, I did my job as a board member. I am very, very proud of my service as a board member. And look, and I've said this before, the DWI, guys, that was outside the scope of being a board member, guys. Because I'm sorry, you're not a board member 24/7. It is a service. It's not like I'm getting paid. What Sylvia did in regards to the raterio, she did it using her position as a board member. and using her position as HR and using her position at any other district where she was the superintendent, guys. It's that simple. Minerva Peña is probably going to get arrested. She's probably going to get arrested, guys. Should be arrested because the nepotism, her pushing to get her daughter-in-law who committed suicide because of Minerva Peña, her daughter-in-law, guys, getting her hired, she did is her function as a board member, guys. That's the difference. We have no board. We have no one that knows what the hell they're doing on there. Good morning. Good morning. Agustin, good morning. I think that our struggles from the past made us the amazing, well-rounded, responsible people we are now. Los de ahora para todo lloran. Yeah, man. Look, Pepper and Patty, I've shared my los golpes, los trancazos que he vivido en la vida. I've shared them, guys. And one of many times, like I think Sam asked me the other day, would you go back and change anything? And I'm sorry, I don't think that I would change anything because everything that happened to me in my past, guys, my substance abuse, my horrible relationships that I've had when I was younger, guys, everything, guys, everything that being homeless in the city of Brownsville, everything is part of what made me Erasmo Castro today. And I'm ecstatically happy, guys. I don't go out much. Actually, I invited the individual that called me handsome. I invited the individual for dinner or coffee. I don't go out much, guys, at all. I don't date. I don't do much of anything. Pero cuando me sacan fuera de onda, I might say, oh well, maybe. But I have a beautiful life. I travel. I have a great job. I have a great office. It's messy as crap. I have a great job. And I love my life, man. I have an amazing life. And I have all of you at my side. And I mean, what more do I want? What more could I want, guys? I have everything. That's why when people were saying, oh, Erasmo Castro, you just want to win an election to be popular. I said, bitch, I'm popular now. I mean, and that's one of the hard things about going out with people here in Brownsville, guys. It's not easy being well known, guys. It's not easy being one of the most well known individuals in the city of Brownsville. It's not easy. It really isn't. It's not. It's the but it's not easy being Erasmo Castro, guys. It's tough, but somebody's got to be Erasmo Castro. Somebody has to be Erasmo Castro. Somebody has to be the one that people want to take jabs at. Someone has to be, out there taking the hits. Someone. Because it's yes, they lost a lot of customers. Many were turned away, and many waited hours for their hot dogs. The chili was taking forever to heat up, and then they were telling people they open and close at certain times. I said, that's not what your site says. They said, yes, we know. Sorry. Yeah. Again, for a business that's starting, I saw your post, man, and I'm sorry. I felt bad for individuals that went who say, I feel bad because you have to have consistency, guys. If you're not going to be consistent, then don't open a business, because what's going to happen is the word of mouth is going to kill you. We try to promote local business so that more people could enjoy. I'm sorry that happened, bro. I didn't even know that they had banana pudding. You are correct, right? They want a burger clean up their act. Let me say, guys, I have not been back to the Whataburger. I mentioned it because I went with a friend of mine through the drive-thru, and I actually fell asleep in the drive-thru because it's Whataburger. I'm supposed to fall asleep at Whataburger, guys. It's part of my mantra. It's part of my my image. Got to fall asleep at Whataburger. So I went through the drive-thru, And lo and behold, este, the individual, the young man that took our order at the drive-thru, because they got someone waiting there like they do at Chick-fil-A now. I didn't know they did that. I hadn't been to the drive-thru in a while. The young man was, "Hey, Erasmo Castro," and I appreciate that. I appreciate my students at work, guys. I'm going to share a post if I haven't shared it already. Guys, there is a shortage of individuals working at different places. So I am going to ask, try and be kind to the individuals that are working for us, guys, to serve us as much as possible, because it's very, very hard to get individuals to work at these places. So I'm very, very proud of my students that are out there working at Whataburger, KFC, Stripes, and all the other places, man. I love you guys. I love you. Churches, fried chicken. I love you with all my heart, guys. And I appreciate that y'all are out there, guys. So thank you. No one had money. Most sneaked in. Yes. Uh, I think I don't know if it was the Charo Drive-In. I know that allá el de Southmost, the gate, la cerca estaba rota, so we could walk under the we could walk under the fence. Mr. Q, remember all the mama jokes? Mr. Q was awesome. I miss Mr. Q. I like your pink outline flashing bow tie. Where did you get it? Again, a friend of mine, Jel, sent it to me from San Antonio. They mailed me a big old package of different ties, and I wanted to have the opportunity to wear my light up tie. Thought it was kind of cool. I've always said Carinos is horrible. Nasco. Nasco de restaurante. Guys, horrible food. The last time I saw them, they focused only on the testing grade levels. I would love to see a focus on early education. Parents really need to rally to make sure children don't leave first grade not reading. I agree. And let me tell you, I think that's where the board would benefit, Nelda, from individuals that have had teaching experiences. That's one of the reasons why, Nelda, I've been trying to get you to commit to running for school board. Oh, I said it publicly. Breaking news. Sylvia has reportedly escaped from prison, totally disguised as a barbecue. Sylvia, give back the money. Or at least getting that extra help the lower grades need 100%. And they do. And they're struggling right now. A lot of our classrooms don't have substitute teachers, guys. Don't have teachers. Good morning, handsome, pero no te enojes. No, never. I don't date either. We should do coffee, but I don't like coffee. I love coffee. And thank you for the mugs, Lolita. Good morning, good morning, good morning. El primo de David Castro. Good morning, good morning. An introvert cheese found at the very back of the shelf where good cheese products shelves are sold. Yeah, and let me say, it's like one of the things. Like I'll go to the movies, and I get a great reception at the movies. Guys, I go to the movies by myself. I go to the movies by myself because I don't like to have to hush people. I don't like it when people turn on their cell phones at the movies, guys. So I go to movies by myself. And one of the things is as soon as the movie is over, I bail. Me arranco. Not for anything other than I am an introvert. I do things by myself mostly. A lot of great things by myself too. Get your scooter ready for Ciclobla tonight. No, not a chance in hell. Ciclovia is a waste of our money. Ciclovia, guys, is a disaster for the city of Brownsville that continues to be pushed by Rose I Cured Diabetes Gowan. She is an imbecile. She is aferrada at something that has cost our city hundreds of thousands of dollars. And all these stupid city commissioners that are out there kissing her butt. Que vergüenza. Que vergüenza that y'all are still out there supporting this piece of crap event that nobody attends except city employees because they have to, because they're getting paid, and because they want to continue the kiss the butt of administration at the city, and kiss the butt of Rose Gowan. Es un asco. End the Ciclovia crap, guys. It's got to come to an end. We've already invested too much money into it. We've already lost a lot of money into it. It's like someone had posted a sign that they had in regards to Crossroads. Guys, if the city of Brownsville brings back Crossroads, guys, you'll definitely know that they are so full of crap, so full of themselves that they don't realize. Look, guys, one of the things about making mistakes, you make mistakes and you learn from them. You don't go, no tropiezas sobre la misma piedra 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 veces, because then you're an imbecile. Rose, I cured diabetes Gowan is an imbecile. Imbecile. The only niche people that are out there doing ciclovia are a handful of her little comadritas and compadritos and the city employees that have to be out there. Everyone I know has an opinion of you. Yeah. It's a front. Ciclovia. It's crazy. Hey, let's do coffee at Whataburger. You pay. No. I don't accept invitations where I have to pay. You don't drink coffee. Nelda Rocha for BISD board. I've been telling her. Because Nelda knows what she's talking about, guys. I go to the movies by myself, too. Smart woman. Or man. Hazle caso a Lolita. Invite her for tea. She said coffee. No. She doesn't drink coffee. Good morning, handsome. Good morning. Good morning. It's true. I am. Be as true by yourself. If my daughter Galilea has seen you there, good morning. Yes. Movies by myself. Good morning. Sorry I'm late. Abraham. Hermoso. This is one handsome guy. Oh my God, I'm dead. Local Brownsville crocodiles will be out in force along the Sokovia Trail. If we're only that lucky if they cut up the Rose Gowan. Have you seen the City of Brownsville video with Rose Gowan promoting Sokovia? She looks horrible, guys. I mean, that woman should probably be as promoting walkers instead of bicycles. I mean, ya, chale con esta mendiga vieja asquerosa. Chale. And all the butt kissers out there. You know, as much as Rose Gowan disgusts me for being such a piece of crap, the butt kissers that she has, they disgust me even more. Down with the butt kissers, man. I saw a part of it. Me dio asco, Lolita. La verdad. I didn't finish seeing it. Guys, my hour is up. I didn't expect to be on an hour. Woo! Time flies when you're having fun. Rose Gowan should be promoting Halloween. Or, poop plungers. That's what she should be promoting. Poop plungers. Es un asco. What happened to Gowan? She has declined so much. She looks ill. She is a horrible person inside. And usually when you have horrible people in the inside, it usually comes out and shows on the outside, in the exterior. She did not cure diabetes. She continues to micromanage administration. She continues to push events and happenings that don't benefit the city of Brownsville in any which way. Guys, we were in the hole. $500 million, guys. No, I'm lying. $500,000. $500,000 in the hole because of Ciclovia. $500,000 in the hole because of Ciclovia. She won't let up, guys. She still wants to have Ciclovia where nobody attends. No one except the city employees that have to. Oh, my scooter does have these red lights on the side of it. At nighttime, you see the red lights going on, and I noticed that the red light, like the brake light, when you put on the brake, it shines the brake light, which I thought was kind of cool. Spending money to make no money, it's just nuts. They piss away good money for naught, guys. Ciclovia is one of those. The other one is that crossroads crap, guys. And look, I'm I'm a proponent of the fine arts. There's no one, and I actually think that the city of Brownsville did Crossroads in order to quiet Erasmo Castro. They said, "Oh, let's quiet Erasmo Castro. Let's do Crossroads because it's got everything that he talks about. It's got TED Talks type of event. It had movie premieres, plays, music. It had everything that Erasmo Castro constantly talks about, guys. But they didn't count on including individuals that might as to have an opinion in regards to how things should be done. Guys, we pissed away $275,000 on that stupid event. And then I read somewhere that they want to bring it back. Are they stupid? Are they nuts? Are they out of their mind? Have they also cured diabetes? I got a little babita that slapped onto my lip. Crossroads crap! Coffee is free at Whataburger for senior citizens. So if you're a 55-year-old, I'm almost there. Why? Guys, it's so weird when individuals that are in their 20s and 30s is to call Erasmo Castro handsome. And it's flattering as crap. But I'm almost getting free coffee at Whataburger, guys. 275,000 Crossroads crapola. 55 is inch. Look at these right here. That's how bad it's inching closer. I need to get Botox on there. Lickety split fast. That's there. Hopefully before I go to Madrid, because I plan to be wild and crazy guy in Madrid. That's the silver lining to going silver. I'd rather pay. No, I'm joking. I like free stuff. It's kind of funny. The other day, I went to the thrift store and I bought me some awesome jackets. I haven't had the opportunity to wear them. I'm going to wear a couple of them, guys. I went to this thrift store and the girl goes, it's Senior Citizen Day, sir. And I'm going like, excuse me? She goes, oh, you get 30% off. I said, like, pass the Geritol. 30% off. I said, yeah, let me take off my dentures. Guys, I go to all of them. You call someone old and you have a moment of clarity and you realize you're older than that person. I go to all of them, all three of them here, and I go to some in Harlingen. Guys, have a great, great day. Have a great, great weekend. I might be going on a date this weekend, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully outside of Brownsville. Haven't decided yet. Guys, have a great, great day. I love you all. Y'all are good to Erasmo Castro, and I hope Erasmo Castro is good to you all. Guys, have an amazing day. Be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. See you Monday morning at 9 a.m. in the morning. A date, maybe. You look wonderful. Love you, mi amor. Guys, we'll see you Monday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. Love you. Be good to each other and please continue.